Coach, congratulations on the GLIAC Tournament Championship and making another NCAA postseason run. What are you most excited about for your players to play in the tournament this upcoming weekend?
Well, I'm excited from a basketball standpoint because we're playing really well. So it gives us a chance to win the regional. And but I've studied up the other teams too. I know they got a chance, and I think our league has a nice chance. We get represented by 3 of our teams, and I think all 3 teams are thinking they can win this tournament, and I don't see why they couldn't. So I'm excited for that, but just it's a lot of hard work and it's kind of reward. And there's no guarantee that any of this happens just because you work hard. All the teams out there are working hard, really preparing. So I'm excited for them to be able to experience this together and kind of have those memories and moments.
As you said, a couple teams that you're very familiar with, of course, Northern being up for you guys. What do you like to see from your players against a team that you're pretty familiar with?
Well, you want to play your game. You want to worry about you like any other game, So what you're referencing is just the fact that we're playing in a regional tournament, right? So it's labeled the national tournament, but it's a regional format, and you're going to play teams that you've already played, and that's how it is in Division II. I couldn't be more against it, and I don't think it's right. I think teams in the same conference, or even same region, should have a chance to meet each other in the Final Four, and not have to just play each other in the first round. And I think it's true in a lot of other sports. In Division II, it's just across the board, the regional format. I don't like it, so I've been out in the open saying that. And anytime there's a camera in my face, I'm going to say it again. And if I could get on a committee, or if I could help in any way to find a win-win where we can get into a national format the next few years, I think that'll be great for everybody, the athletes especially. They deserve it, and then the coaches too.
You have a lot of senior leadership on this team. How important is their play going to be as you come into the tournament?
Well, they don't want it to be over, right? So it's just that sense of urgency, and their play's been important all year. They've been great for us. They've all stepped up in major ways throughout the season, and they've really finished strong here. And it's nice to be old. We have an older team.
Bluetooth disconnected.
You want?
Bluetooth paired.
There we go. We're gonna get the Bluetooth paired. Let's get some music going here. You want to stay old. Having a young team year after year, it's harder. So we got these veterans, and we're gonna rely on them. And you hope that the younger guys are soaking it all in, and they become veterans someday. And you just continue to stay old and stay competitive.
8 out of the last 10 years making the tournament. Is this an expectation for this team, is to make the tournament and get past the regional round?
Well, it's an expectation, absolutely. That's what you work for. You put those expectations down on paper as goals early in the year, and then you just kind of bury them, and you go through the process that gives you the best chance to get there. And I always just tell the guys, like, look, we're giving you a blueprint on how to prepare to be great, but there's no guarantee we'll get to the tournament because we do this. It's just guaranteed that if we don't do this, we won't get there. So it's nice that we've qualified, and that's a nice stat you just threw out there. But we're prepared to do everything we can do and not qualify. Sometimes that happens, and you have to be satisfied with the things that you're getting from the blueprint of being great: leadership, accountability, hard work. All the things that you're building in yourself, and that's why we're an extension of the education here at Ferris. That we're part of the education process. So you have to frame it that way. Otherwise, you're just going to work really, really hard and be disappointed a lot of years, because championships are uncommon. 8 out of 10, but we're prepared, not to make it 2 and still see value in it. That said, we're blessed, thankful, and it is an expectation, but that's kind of how we frame it. So you could still say it's an expectation, but it's just framed a little differently.
And then winning the GLIAC tournament, heading into the tournament, there's only a select teams that make the tournament that their last game was a win. How much momentum does that give you kind of heading into this?
Well, that'd be an interesting study just to see the teams that do win their conference tournament, if they go further in the nationals because of the momentum. I'm not sure. I always view it as separate tournaments, just kind of standalone tournaments, and we attack the conference tournament, do the best we can, and then if we qualify for nationals, we just kind of separate the two. So I'm sure doesn't hurt the confidence, because we've won some games in a row now, and we're not coming off a loss. At the same time, most teams just hit a reset button and reset going to the tournament. There's plenty of time to practice, prepare, and that's usually how it works in the regional. So I don't know. Let's stay hot. I like it.